Yes, I'm done already. You, because I'm your elder, you respect what I said. We're done. Bastard.
Welcome back. After her tumultuous divorce from Michael Mai, Angela Deem found herself entangled in another legal scandal. This time, the complaint was brought by another Nigerian man who claims Angela promised him U.S. citizenship in exchange for being her lover. Although it seems that Angela has been making an effort to reclaim her authority, her most recent action has only put her in more danger. The lawsuit claims that Angela used the unnamed man for her own personal gain, possibly as a way to get back at Michael and demonstrate to him that she could easily replace him with another Nigerian man, and that he later turned against her after realizing that she was unable to help him fulfill his dream of obtaining U.S. citizenship. This revelation throws more light on Angela's concerning behavioral pattern, which frequently entails her controlling and manipulating the men in her life due to her abrasive attitude and fierce temper. The way that Angela tends to control her romantic partners has been a recurrent topic in her 90-day fiancé experience. Now that she is in the midst of another court dispute, the depth of her domineering personality and her readiness to take advantage of others is being scrutinized even more. The lawsuit that Angela filed shows a lady who is determined to demonstrate her dominance even after her painful breakup with Michael. There have been tidings that Angela's most recent romantic involvement was more motivated by retaliation than by love. Sources close to the situation suggest that Angela deliberately sought out another Nigerian man to flaunt in front of Michael, hoping to show him that she could move on and find someone new with ease. However, it seems that her plan backfired when the man realized he was being used as a pawn in Angela's ongoing battle with her ex-husband. Angela's promise of U.S. citizenship to the man was apparently the key factor in persuading him to go along with her plan. For many individuals in developing countries, the prospect of obtaining U.S. citizenship represents a chance at a better life, and Angela knew this all too well. By dangling the promise of citizenship in front of him, Angela was able to manipulate the man into doing what she wanted. However, once it became clear that Angela could not deliver on her promise, the man decided to take legal action, accusing her of deceit and exploitation. This situation highlights Angela's continued pattern of manipulation, not just with Michael but with others as well throughout her time on 90-Day Fiancé. Whether it was controlling Michael's finances, controlling conversations, or threatening to leave him if he didn't comply with her demands, Angela was frequently observed using her power and influence to get what she wanted. It appears that she has continued this behavior in her new relationship, but this time there are serious legal repercussions. The lawsuit against Angela is more than just a personal grievance. It has the potential to seriously damage what remains of her public reputation. Already, Angela has faced significant backlash from 90-Day Fiancé viewers and the media for her behavior and her relationship with Michael, and this latest scandal is only adding fuel to the fire. Accusations of exploiting someone's hopes and dreams for personal gain are not to be taken lightly, and the court of public opinion has already begun to turn against Angela in a big way. The man's lawsuit claims that Angela not only misled him about her ability to secure U.S. citizenship, but also used him as a way to hurt Michael. According to the allegations, Angela made it clear that she wanted to make Michael jealous by flaunting her new relationship with another Nigerian man. This revelation casts Angela's actions in an even more negative light, as it suggests that her primary motivation for entering into this new relationship was not genuine affection, but rather a desire for, if the court determines that Angela did, in fact, make false promises to the man in exchange for his companionship, she may be held liable for damages in addition to the financial cost. This could further damage her already fragile public image and make it even harder for her to recover from the scandal. Revenge. The legal case against Angela could also have wider implications for her future. From the beginning of their relationship, it was obvious that Angela preferred to be in control. She frequently set rules for their relationship, dictating things like when they would see each other, how much money Michael could spend, and even how he should behave. Her actions in this most recent situation are part of a larger pattern that has been visible throughout her time in the public eye. The promise of U.S. citizenship was Angela's way of exerting control over the man, using his desire for a better life as leverage to get him to do what she wanted. This type of behavior is not only manipulative, but also deeply unethical, as it exploits someone's vulnerabilities for personal gain. It's also important to note that Angela's control extends to other people. She was a source of tension and ultimately contributed to the breakdown of her marriage with Michael. It appears that Angela has continued this pattern with her new lover. Beyond just her romantic relationships, Angela has demonstrated a constant need to control conversations and set the terms of any interaction with friends, family, and even complete strangers. This behavior has made her a divisive figure, with some fans praising her bravery and others denouncing her for using aggressive tactics. As Angela deals with this new lawsuit, it is unclear what will happen next for her given her history of legal battles. A diminished following and a damaged reputation, Angela's future is increasingly bleak. The lawsuit brought by her ex-lover is just the most recent in a string of misfortunes that have befallen her recently, and it's unclear how she'll bounce back from this most recent scandal. Given her prior behavior, it's possible that Angela may continue to fight the claims even if it means receiving more unfavorable press. Alternatively, she may attempt to settle the complaint out of court in order to escape additional public scrutiny. Since Angela has never backed down from a fight, it's probable that she will approach this legal struggle with the same tenacity and aggressiveness that she has demonstrated in other spheres of her life. However, the lawsuit is not the only problem Angela is dealing with. Angela's reputation has suffered greatly in recent months. Her supporters are pulling away from her, and her once powerful social media presence has waned as the backlash intensifies without the backing of her fan base. With the fallout from her most recent scandal, Angela may find it challenging to pursue her career as a reality TV star, and it's uncertain if she will be able to mend her reputation. Michael Samey has not spoken much about the matter, but people close to him say that after years of putting up with Angela's domineering and deceptive ways, he is not shocked by her behavior. It's important to note that Michael has moved on from his relationship with Angela and is allegedly concentrating on creating a new life for himself in recent interviews. Michael has probably grown accustomed to this kind of conduct from Angela. While Michael hasn't publicly addressed Angela's most recent legal issues, he has talked about the value of ending toxic relationships and finding contentment in his own life. He obviously doesn't want to get entangled in her turmoil. Michael made a sensible decision to keep his distance from Angela by concentrating on his own life and avoiding the spotlight as her recurrent scandals continue to bring her down. By avoiding the bad news that comes with being linked to Angela, Michael is able to keep up a more good public image. Many 90-Day Fiancé fans have also shown their support for Michael as he pursues his goals in life. In addition to being a personal matter, Angela's most recent court dispute reflects a greater trend in her life over the last few years. Angela's once strong public image has been destroyed by scandal after scandal, and her connections with friends, family, and romantic partners have all suffered greatly. She has seen a major downturn in both her personal and professional lives. It's becoming more and more obvious that Angela is struggling to maintain control over her life. Her need to dominate others, whether through aggressive behavior or promises of U.S. citizenship, is no longer serving her well and is instead causing more problems and legal trouble as people in her life start to push back against her tactics. Partners have all been strained by her controlling and manipulative behavior. Angela has also faced legal battles and public backlash. The lawsuit that her ex-lover filed is just one illustration of how Angela's actions are coming back to haunt her, as more and more people come forward with accounts of how Angela dominated or manipulated them. Without a significant change in her behavior, it's likely that her legal problems will only get worse. In the future, Angela may have to deal with even more lawsuits and public backlash. Her most recent legal battle is just one more chapter in the ongoing story of her turbulent life. The lawsuit was filed by a Nigerian man who claims that Angela promised him U.S. citizenship in exchange for becoming his lover. This lawsuit has only made her already long list of issues even longer. What is certain is that Angela's pattern of controlling and manipulating the people in her life is no longer working in her favor, whether it be her former lover, her ex-husband Michael, or the fans who once supported her. Her reputation continues to suffer, and her future is still uncertain. I appreciate you seeing